Hi everyone, welcome back. Now this is the Intel Core Ultra 245K. I bought this CPU quite a few months back and I just realized I haven't reviewed it. And what I can tell you is I absolutely love this CPU. Now some of you may find it shocking that one likes an Intel CPU. That's probably because you have either misinterpreted what you've seen or they have been narrating the not so accurate picture. Basically, when you go to any group, they will say this CPU is lousy and you should get some X3D. But you know what? I think all this is what happened when people don't actually understand or haven't actually used this CPU. Now let's begin. Gaming, for example. You've seen a lot of benchmarks going at 1080p. Well, yes, at 1080p, it's for sure this CPU wouldn't be doing well, and those benchmarks are correct. But let's face it, if you're going to spend this amount for a gaming system, very likely you are going to game at 1440p or 4K and such. So that's what I did. I tested this CPU against my 7800 X3D with my RTX 5080, and I tested it not with some high spec system. Okay, I tested it using a colorful B860M, the Battle X motherboard, which is very it's not even mid-range. I suppose it's more towards the entry side. It just has 2 DIMM slots, and for the memory I use a Nitex Shadow that doesn't even have XMP, so it just runs at 4800 megahertz at CL40. So you have cheap motherboard, really bare basic memory, and you know what? The performance is so good, it is almost matching the 7800 X3D. Of course, you see the benchmarks, some are about similar, so I wouldn't call that as a win. It's more like very similar. And then you see Shadow of the Tomb Raider, where clearly the 7800 X3D wins, but overall you're getting 90+% of the 7800 X3D's performance for gaming. So it is really good. For 4K and those higher, you basically wouldn't feel any difference. Okay, and then let's talk about productivity. Now I don't have many productivity suites, but let's just use Cinebench R23, and instead of using my own numbers with my 7900, I'm taking the numbers from Tech Power Up and compare it with my 245K here, and I am impressed because at this price point it's about, say, 75% each of the price of the 7900. And you know what? The Cinebench R33 score is that level of 7900. So that's really impressive actually, given that this is a processor with just 6P cores, and do I remember 8E cores, and you know what? I got that score using just a very simple entry-level tower cooler. That's a A40 from Olympus, which is the Gamma A40. So when you factor in that, I am using a 6-core processor with 8 E-cores, no hyper-threading, entry-level tower cooler, and very bare basic memory setup, which is 4800 MHz CL40, and the Cinebench R23 score is like that of a Ryzen 9 7900. So this is super amazing actually, given that this is just a 245K matching all those performance and running with a bare basic setup for memory and cooling. So overall, yes, this is indeed a splendid processor, and some of you might argue about the upgrade path. Now, in all seriousness, if you have that money to buy a CPU like this and then pair it with 5070 Ti, 5080, realistically, you should be using that same setup for the next 2 to 3 years. So I don't see the problem of using what is expected to be a dead platform. After all, 245K, you can upgrade to a 285K, though maybe not, but that's besides the point. When it comes to the time that you're going to change a CPU, Usually changing the motherboard is a non-issue. You can just sell off the CPU and the motherboard together. It makes it easier sell and buy a new motherboard and CPU. So personally, this upgrade path thing is actually nice when it comes to drop-in upgrade, but it is not a deal breaker. So overall, if you're looking for CPU, personally, I like this CPU a lot, the 245K, and this is not a sponsored post by Intel. This is my own purchase, and you know what? Because this is so good, I am looking to get the 235 or the 225, which I haven't got the budget to allocated to do that yet. But overall, yes, the 245K is a splendid CPU, and that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye bye.